Alright, just a little update. I haven't done any more driving down the road videos. From what I understand, it could be considered distracted driving. So, not any more distracted than if someone was riding with you when you were having a conversation with them. But anyway, just want to share another Sasquatch story that I heard from firsthand from a good friend of mine. And I'll go with his first name, Richie. A few of you probably know him. But anyway, him and his uncle, I believe it was his uncle, were building a deer stand up north, up by Backus, Minnesota. And they were out there 3 or 4 hours. And I guess pretty much the whole time they were out there, something large and dark was circling them the whole time they were building the deer stand. I wouldn't doubt one bit that they didn't get any deer there, because when Sasquatch are around, the deer and all the rest of the animals know it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to ask them about that. But anyway, yeah, they could catch glimpses of something big and dark or black back through the trees, and it had been circling them the whole time. A wolf wouldn't be big enough. A bear would probably be big enough if it was walking on its hind legs the whole time, which isn't going to happen. And any other big, dark, or black animal in the woods would avoid humans. Bears, it's the only thing it could be is a bear, but bears don't circle humans. And so, and he's a believer. He's a believer, and he thinks that's what it was a Sasquatch, or a Sabe. That's becoming the normal, official, respectable name. S-A-B-E with a hyphen at the end, I assume. That's how I spell it. So, anyway, I'm in Ohio right now, home of the grass man. Tons and tons of Sasquatch sightings in Ohio here. And here's Trucker. Hey Trucker, what's up baby girl? Look, over here. You can say hi? You can say hi? Come on, say hi. There she is. Hey baby. Hey baby. Good girl. You want to sniff my coffee? You want to sniff my coffee? Oh, there goes a truck. Yeah, you don't like trucks, do you? Just this one. Sasquatch shirt. I found 2 different types of Sasquatch shirts in a truck stop in Ohio here. And I've looked in truck stops all across the country, and I was lucky to find one at those others. But go figure, in Ohio, found 2 different types. And then my sister, Susan, sent me one to Mom's house in Minnesota, and I got to pick that up when I'm back home in a couple weeks. But anyway, had new engine put in my Camaro, 12 grand. While it was getting repaired, the hood got punctured. I don't know how, I have no idea. They reviewed their security video and they couldn't tell, but they took responsibility. And the hood is aluminum, so they heated it up, pounded it out, welded it up, ground it smooth, repainted it, waiting for the paint to cure before they put the decals on. And that should be done in about a week. I'll go back to Springfield, pick it up, take a couple days off to go hot rodding around. Maybe I'll go out to the Ozarks there, where there's a lot of Sasquatch sightings, and maybe take a hike. We'll see how I feel about that. I really shouldn't go alone, but I just may. Some people do disappear here and there, but they don't want me. I snore too loud and I bitch too much. So, and they wouldn't know what to feed me anyway. So, as long as I got my vape with me, I guess I'd be okay. But anyway, yeah, a lot of sightings in Missouri, out in the Ozarks. Huge forested areas out there. A lot of sightings. So maybe I'll be lucky or unlucky enough just to have one throw rocks at me. I'd be happy, you know, just to say, hey, I've experienced something. You know, I've got this Minnesota Sasquatch trucker at gmail.com, by the way. Send me an email if you or somebody you know has had rocks thrown at them. Like a friend of mine said, blamed his brother-in-law for doing it while he was on his deer stand. They got in a big fight over it for a year or so. I told him what it was. The light came on and he said, yep, that's what it had to been. Hoots, whistles, screams. People have reported them screaming. It sounds like a woman being murdered. Growls, tree knocking, sometimes just one good smack on a tree. And they're just like, what the heck is that? You know? So anyway, things are going good. What are you doing, girlie? What are you into back there? Making a racket. And yeah, so anyway, I think my favorite story is from Sasquatch Chronicles on YouTube. I just listened to it again yesterday. And he interviewed this lady for like an hour. And these things were banging on their deck that was attached to the bedroom. And she said it would shake the whole bedroom, the whole house. And months went by of this going on, and she talked to a friend, and her friend told her, just go outside and tell them to stop. And so she thought, well, it's worth a try. These things are scaring me. So she went out. She was going to be all tough and brave and stuff, and so she takes dropping behind me like that. So she went and went out on the deck. She's gonna be tough, but she was crying at the same time. She's like, "Stop it! You're scaring me! Damn it! Blah blah blah." You know. And it stopped. She said it stopped for like 2 months, and then a week or two later, she was hearing gunshots through the woods from the neighbors between midnight and 3 a.m. The same time frame that they were coming and knocking on her deck and stuff. And so they went and found someone else to harass. That's all she could figure. But she didn't want to go talk to him because the last people she told was a Sasquatch. They laughed at her. And so she wasn't going to bring that up to anybody anymore. So yeah, to me, I wouldn't care. I'd just laugh back at them for being so ignorant. And so anyway, that's just a quick update. One story I forgot to mention, and most all my stories are all firsthand. They're from people I've asked what they think of Bigfoot, and 99% of them, like they did to that lady, they laugh about it. Oh, it's just mythical, blah blah blah. And then the other 1%, probably bigger than that. Probably I'll say 10%. Probably 10. No, I'm gonna say out of 100 people, probably I'll say 30%. 30% of the people have told me their story, and so I share them on here. So I think I'm going to go through my other videos where I'm videotaping going down the road. All right, they're starting to load me. That wasn't bad. I just got here about 15 minutes ago. So yeah, you can feel the whole truck and trailer shake when they drive that forklift in and out. So anyway, yeah, all my stories are firsthand. And then the one from Jim in Minnesota, who has them living behind his house, they are invisible. Don't go thinking I'm crazy, shaking your head. Hundreds of people report these things being invisible. They come crashing through the woods like a freight train, and they can't see anything. So that's what Jim's dealing with. They haven't done anything to really scare him, although just the experience itself can be very scary. And next time I get back to Minnesota, probably the next couple weeks, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go out there and see what's going on. So anyway, that's just a quick little update there, and a story of mine that I got firsthand from a good friend of mine I've known for 20 years or better. And so yeah, Sasquatch circling them while they're building their deer stand. And like I said, they probably didn't get any deer out there that year. I wouldn't doubt it one bit. So anyway, keep on trucking.